So good morning, it's Sunday the 30th of June and it's approximately 7 in the morning. I was going to go for a long walk today, but I've been walking miles this past week and my feet and my legs are sore, so I set out this morning with every intention of kind of walking for 5 or 6 miles, but I just as soon as I left I just wasn't feeling it. I'm aching, so I'm going to take a day off, although I didn't do fuck all yesterday, so it's the second day off in a row. But it's I'm still walking most days, so you can't push yourself too hard. I've obviously overdone it and my feet and my legs are telling me to kind of stop, so I'm a fat person, so, and I don't need to be rushing these things. So I've also stopped smoking this. I think it's been about a week, maybe 10 days. I've not smoked. I don't count on things. Like I said, I stopped drinking, but I've not been counting, so I couldn't tell you the last time I had a drink. It's been months, but I don't know how many months or what month it was, but yeah, so I stopped smoking more from money wise, it's really expensive, plus where I would smoke in the accommodation that I'm in, there's always another person there, and I just don't want to deal with any other people and their shit, so they're the two main reasons. But money mostly, I'm Scottish, I'm very tight. I want to save my money. I've got a plan for, the future, and the more money I have the better for that plan to come to fruition. So yeah, I don't need to be spending money on stupid shit like cigarettes. So I'm still vaping, so I'm still getting a bit of nicotine, but it's not the same, and it's kind of hurting my throat. So I think over the next month I'm going to get rid of that as well and just kind of go cold turkey with the whole thing and see what happens. But yeah, I've been a bit irritable the the first week anyway. I was a bit more irritable than usual, I have to say. But I'm alright now. I'm not too bad, and I'm not any time that I've gave up smoking in the past, I've just started eating loads and loads, but I'm not doing too bad. I'm trying only to eat one meal a day, so I'm pretty much sticking to that, although I did have some rubbish the past couple of days. I had a couple of bags of, sweets, so yeah, that's not great. And I might today, I might go and buy some rubbish today and just have a fucking munch day, but we'll see. I feel guilty about it when I do it, so maybe not. Maybe I'll just buy some food to make my one meal and then see what happens. But yeah, so I've got to move out of the place that I'm in. I've been told that I don't require the level of support that they provide. That level of support being that I don't want to go swimming with them once a week. So that's my definition of support is not going swimming with these people once a week, but there you go, it's obviously theirs, and I don't want to go swimming once a week, so I don't require the support. Bearing in mind that there's multiple people that live there, and only one person out of all of us goes swimming once a week, but the other people haven't been told that they don't require the support of weekly swimming, and they have to leave, so it's just me. So, that's completely understandable. I'm sure all of you can completely understand that as well. It's obviously, I don't want to go swimming once a week, so I have to leave. That's that makes perfect fucking sense. Of course it does. Anyone that thinks it doesn't is just crazy. So yeah, I've got to leave, which I'm not fussed about. I'm happy wherever I fucking lay my head at night. I don't give a shit. Yeah, like I said, I've got plans for the future, or a plan for the future, so I'm just kind of biding my time right now. So it makes no odds to me where it is. I think the real reason is that they're not being able to fuck with me sufficiently enough the way that they expected they'd be able to, so she has to go. She absolutely has to go. And when she was telling me that, I have to leave, then she said, "Do you have a phone number?" And I said, no, I do not. And she went, well, you've been seen with a phone. I've been, see, there were the exact words. You've been seen with a phone. You've been seen with a phone. I mean, let that fucking sink in. An adult telling another adult, you've been seen with a phone. Not you've been seen with a bottle of vodka. You've been seen shooting up heroin. You've been seen carrying a machete in the street. You have been seen with a phone. I mean, honestly, it's just fucking laughable, isn't it? Who the fuck would use that phrase, you have been seen with a phone? It's madness, madness. I know the pissed offness is about you're not getting my fucking phone number. You've been seen with a phone. It's just, I mean, I fucking laughed at her and then she went, oh, she'd mentioned the other person that works there, seen you with a phone. Well, whoopee fucking do. And what, bitch? And fucking what? What the fuck's it got to do with you? Actually, nothing. Why even mention that? I've been seen doing lots of things. I'm seen 24 hours a fucking day. I'm seen on your cameras all the time, but yeah, there we go. That's the level of these fuckwits. So I've been seen with a phone, so there we go. Well, good for you. I'm glad you've seen. Keep your fucking eyes peeled. You might see me with more stuff, not just a phone. Fucking see it coming. So yeah, so I didn't give her the number, because, I've got no interest in participating in the fucking games that these pricks play. So that's why I have to leave. Also because, there's a smoke detector / camera in the room, and I keep it covered when I'm in there, so why make it easy for them to watch you, And a couple of weeks ago I got back from a walk and there's these two guys. There's a woman that's, let's just say she kind of helps run the place. It's not like a retard home or anything, but it's, not far off. So there's her and then there's these two guys, and she didn't say anything about who they were. I just walked past them and said hi. And then as soon as I went to open my door, she was right there at the back of me. These two guys need to come in your room. They're doing a fire safety check. Okay, I mean, you didn't mention that as I was walking past. You wait till I got my door open thinking you're just going to fucking swoop in at the back of me. And I went, give me a second, just shut the door in her face. And like I say, I cover the smoke detector. And usually when I go out, I take the cover off. But I'd forgotten that morning. So yeah, they obviously knew this, this was planned. We'll go in right at the back of her and then she's got no time to fucking hide this. But I did, I just shut the door on them and said, give me 2 minutes. And then obviously when they came back 2 minutes later, the fucking thing was removed. So, the two spastics come in the door behind her, and one of them goes, we're doing a fire safety check, we're fire safety people. And he gets his hand, honestly, and I'll use the stones as a demonstration. And on the door, he said, this is a fire door. And along the top of the door, he goes like this. For genuinely that amount of time, and runs his hand along the edge of the door, and then looks up at smoke detector. I mean, that's his fucking fire safety check. I obviously had the wrong calling, working fucking hard for a living, busting my ass. Because I should have been a fire safety inspector if that's the fucking piece of shit job that you do, but there you go. I mean, it's just a ruse, as you all know. There's no fucking fire safety check. Just wanted to catch me out with my cover on their fucking camera, their little spy camera. Absolute fucking deviant perverts spying on people. But yeah, and then as he was leaving the room, he said, oh, thank you. I mean, I'd done fuck all, but I opened the door, that was it. I never done fuck all. I didn't make them a cup of tea. I didn't bake them a fucking cake or anything for their coming in. I opened the fucking door and he went, thank you. You've been an absolute star. And my channel name, the YB something, one of the words in that is star. So, so there you go. There you go. I mean, read into that what you will, but I know exactly what I'm reading into it. And then the same idiot that was there with these two guys, she said a couple of days ago, oh, she was talking about doing some DIY. I mean, I don't listen to what these fucking people say, but they can't wait to fucking talk to me about some shit or say shit as I'm walking past. The conversations turn awfully loud as I'm making my way back to the toilet. Whether it's to make me feel bad about something, one of them said, she should never be allowed a dog or something. That was a little while ago, and it was just to catch my attention. Like, I don't know, try to make out that I'm a terrible person who abuses dogs or something. I don't know. It's just to make you feel bad. You absolutely know that if they're doing the same thing to you. But this fucking other idiot a couple of days ago goes, she was talking about some DIY thing. She goes, "Oh, I have to look up a video on YouTube," and then does their stupid smile that they do, you know. So, I mean, it's clearly meant for me. I'm so glad that you're watching my videos. Hi, pair of bitches. I can't stand either of you. I know exactly what you're doing. You fucking couple of goons, you know. I hope it makes you happy. I hope you sleep well at night knowing that what you're doing to people. But, you know, that's so that's kind of what it's been the past week. So I need to find somewhere else to live, or I will find somewhere else to live. And like I say, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not fussed. I knew this wasn't going to be a permanent thing, and I think that they realised quite quickly that they couldn't fuck with me. I was still drinking when I first moved in there, and you know, one of these two people, you know, she used it as an opportunity. She knew I was drinking because, like I say, they've got fucking cameras in the room. The smoke detector is not just a smoke detector. And she's also mentioned that a few times. She said she let me use her phone once to phone someone, and as she was leaving the room, she said, "Don't worry, there's no cameras in here." I mean, I'd never once mentioned cameras to this person, never fucking once mentioned there being cameras anywhere, but that was her little part in shot. "Don't worry, there's no cameras in here." I mean, where the fuck she got that from, I don't know. And then as she was showing someone else around the house, she went, "You know, there's CCTV there and CCTV there, but don't worry, there's no cameras in your room." I mean, neither me or this person had asked if there was cameras in the room. I mean, who the fuck would be there? That wouldn't be your go-to, would it? Is there cameras in the room? What person would ask that? But she has to say that within my earshot all the time. I mean, it's been a few occasions. This is the same person that told me that I should be working cash in hand. "You should work cash in hand. Why don't you get a cash in hand job? That guy would pay you cash in hand. Cash in hand is good. I used to work cash in hand. Cash in hand, cash in hand, cash in hand, cash in hand." That's the exact same people. "Don't worry, there's no cameras in here. Don't worry, there's no cameras. There's no cameras in your room. Don't worry." You know, having never mentioned cameras to this person, she feels the need to bring it up an awful lot, but there we go. So, like I said, I'm not fussed. I knew this was like a temporary thing, and you know, what I was going to say was, you know, I was still drinking at the time, and as I was, you know, drinking, and she can see this because she's, she can see this because she's, you know, because there is fucking cameras in the room, bitch. You know it, I know it, so shut the fuck up. She goes, so I'd been drinking, I had a skin phone, I went to the toilet and she was still there, working, you know, doing her support, planning our next weekly fucking swimming lesson. And she goes, "Is your child safe?" You know, using it, a perfect opportunity that I've had a skin full, and she starts talking about my child, you know, just to try and upset me. Absolutely. She's never mentioned it again since, because I don't think I've been drunk again since, but there you go, that's the mentality. They get you at a low ebb when you're feeling at your lowest, or when you're intoxicated, or whatever drug it is you use, and then start mentioning things and saying things to upset you, basically. That's the only reason they would do that. You know, so that's the kind of people they are, that they want to upset someone, that they want to make someone feel emotional pain, and just to make you kind of feel horrible about yourself, and, you know, upset, to get you to your lowest ebb, so that you eventually do end your life, pretty much, or just make you feel like absolute shit. That's, yeah, that's what they do, that's their plan. So yeah, but obviously they learned pretty fast that they couldn't fuck with me quite the way that they wanted to, so I have to move on. There'll be more professional people to try and fuck with me a bit better, I'm sure, at the next place. You know, these will be the fucking creme de la creme of gang stalkers at the next place, you know. "You two have failed in your job. You have not sufficiently fucking annoyed her, so she has not killed herself yet. We need to bring the big guns in. Yeah." So we'll see what that adventure brings. Like I say, I'm not fussed. I have a plan, and I'm just biding my time. Just keep quiet, keep my head down, keep smiling in the faces of these pieces of shit, and then you know, then take action when the time is right. So anyway, hope you all have a nice Sunday. It's a bit cloudy here, but I don't mind because it's been hot the last little while, and I'm a bit sunburnt. So have a nice Sunday. Have a nice day. Everyone keeps saying that to me lately. Obviously think it annoys me. It doesn't, so have a nice day. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye.